Michaelangelo was probably autistic, a grubby little 12-year-old running around with stone cutting tools and looking at great art in churches. That's the exposure. Then he started making things like he's a naughty kid. He borrowed a pen and ink drawing, and then he made a duplicate, and he gave the owner back the duplicate and got away with it, and then bragged about it and got in trouble for that.
I like that.
So he started out, with the exposure. Then he was apprenticed into a studio. See, it starts out with exposure, and then you need mentoring. Now, I had some very good mentors, like Mr. Carlock, my science teacher, Jim the contractor. He showed me how to get a business started. I had no idea how to set up a business. He referred me to his lawyer to set up my business. That's important mentoring. And, well, of course, you know about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I love his rockets and his cars. I wish he had just stayed with that.
Yeah.
Love his rockets and cars. He was horribly bullied in school and thrown down the stairs and had his face smashed in, badly smashed in. And that might be affecting some of the stuff he's doing today that I'm not so fond of.
It's interesting how you kind of separate the classic, like the art from the person. Like the person who inspires me most is John Lennon, because I love how his mind worked. But also,
you like music.
He was a bit of a terrible person in some ways. And
this is the problem. There's some people that do some great things and are not the greatest person. That's and all I know, that rocket, you see that rocket that lands on its tail, like the 1950s rocket landing on tail, he made that. That cuts the price of a launch down by almost half, because you can reuse that booster. You're not dumping it in the water. That wrecks the booster. And I had a chance to watch a SpaceX launch. I actually saw one of those boosters on the lawn at Cape Kennedy. They just brought it in and put it on the lawn, and they had to wait for it to cool down. Then they get everybody out there to clean it all up and get it ready for another launch. But that's an amazing piece of technology. And when I first saw the videos of it tumbling and righting, I remember talking to somebody at NASA about that. They thought the videos were fake. They were not fake.
That must have been a great experience.
Brilliant engineering. And he had the vision. That's such a critical piece of technology to cut the cost of a launch down, because I now can reuse more than half the rocket. And I want to see neurodivergent individuals get in good jobs. And I'm going to tell business leaders, we need the skills, plain and simple. Okay, business executive, if you want to get stuck in an elevator, I don't think so. And the person that will prevent that will probably be neurodivergent. And so I'm really pushing the mechanical for my kind of thinker, because those jobs will not get replaced by artificial intelligence.